let's move to gold, man. Pull up gold, man. Let's talk a little bit about gold here, guys. Guys, any questions you have about flow today? Again, Tuesday, we're just going to go ahead and pick through, some of the interesting flow bets out there, that we can kind of look forward to. So the gold here was huge. And if you scroll back to this morning's chat activity, prior to the market open, as soon as I pulled up gold and I saw it through that gap area,
Yep.
that big 124 sort of gap area, that's where you get these extended kind of plays. So whenever you get a gap through a level that everybody has been watching, everybody has zero choice but to move at the same time. You know what I mean? And that's where you always get, these really, really nice intraday moves where finally stocks will make huge moves just on the intraday basis. We see it on the upside with all the high betas. You see those sort of gap and go trades. Pandora had one today where it gapped over I think it got upgraded and then just ran off the open. Those are really nice, easy trades right off the open for, if you want to trade weekly options. Like, that's probably the best time that you want to trade weekly options. When you get a gap through these huge levels, everybody is positioned one side of the trade. And we know for gold, everybody has been long and just sitting there. Everybody. And boom, you get a gap down like this. This is where you chase the shit. This is where you just say, all right, fuck it. Buy some puts here off the open, and let's go and see what happens. And there was plenty of money on the table for that.
Yeah, and that's I mean, you said it perfectly. That's exactly what was going on. You had everybody, especially in the media, every big wig out there, promoting gold, right? Druckenmiller, Soros, this guy, Icon, I'm long, only gold, only gold. And naturally, everybody wants to follow that trade. Everything was fine and dandy, was trading, consolidating, as you can see here in this box. And then you walk in one morning where, they're playing against that whole rates play that has been hot for so long. And like Lucci said, you got everybody going out one exit at the same time. And that's where the intraday opportunity can be there for the downside. And this is also on the flip side, Lucci. This is another thing where we got to keep in mind when you play off. In other words, you hear me always talk about initial activity. In other words, when they start buying gold, that's where the sweet spot is. That's where the easy money is. Okay, as a trend gets longer in the tooth, this is what the risk is. Okay, where everyone's leaning, like Lucci mentioned, on one side. And you can see there's call buyers in gold. There were a ton of them. And there have been a ton of them all year long. And then when they all want to unravel, they all try to get out at the same time, and this is what you get. So, that's the risk when you're playing some of these trends that are a little long in the tooth. Yeah, it's consolidating, but this thing's been red hot and bullish for so long. In reality, Lucci, look where it is compared to where it was earlier in the year. It's still, a normal correction if you ask me.